Okay, we got the next cultural one. That's good. Want to keep getting taxes. That's like the main one I was trying to go for, if anything else. Growth, which is a good one. This one gives me construction costs. I'm just trying to find like all the cheap upgrades now, because that's probably the big one. These only take 2 turns, which are good. So let's just do that. Take a couple of turns. It won't be too bad. This is now finished building, this fleet. So let's zoom across and have a look what's going on over here. So we don't want to go down this way in the dark. We want to at least get over this way. See what's going on the coast over there. Cool. This army can sit on here. Nice. These armies are moving up slowly. So what I'm actually going to do is try and skip some time here. We can kind of get ourselves in order. I'm going to skip ahead of some time in the session for you. Well, I'm going to keep obviously playing, but you guys are going to see a massive cut until I can kind of figure out what I need to do, just to try and get rid of some of the tedious bits here, because the armies are still moving up. I've got to do some upgrading. I've got to try and see what's here to then make a decision who I need to attack. If it's someone who I can attack very nicely, that'd be great. I'm not really too sure at the moment who it's going to be. But it kind of gives me a little idea and what's the best course of action here, because I'm going to have to make a few large decisions, but it does mean I can cut a large bit out and record a bit longer as well. So I will see you in a little while once I get myself set up. Some things have happened, which not all good. So, main one, I went around, searched the island to see who it was that had, you know, who had control of the island, because that's usually like the big thing. Whoever got control means I can attack them. And I found out it was these guys that actually had control of the entire island, which is like, okay, fair enough. And I went into looking diplomacy, thinking, okay, so who are they allied with? And they've got a defensive alliance with the Nia, which is really annoying, because it means as soon as I attack them, these guys are going to jump in on the war. Now, I do have a non-aggression pact with the Tacnia, but I've got a feeling defensive alliances mean that you just need to declare war on people, but they will break it more than I will, because I'm not declaring war on them. I'm declaring war on their ally. They're then breaking the alliance with me to declare war on me. And then more than likely, I will get these guys then joined into the war on top of it, because they're allies with these guys. So you can imagine this escalating very, very quickly. It does mean that I could call in my allies, though, which is good. So I do have quite a few allies I can call in myself. I've got Hercunia, I've got Veneti, and I've got the Sabine. So all these guys down here could join in with me if I want to call them in. I've also got the Kwai and the Taras as my vassals. So again, call them in on top of it. The other problem that I've had is I've had no succession. So there were these guys that in my Senate that was bigots and also just absolutely atrocious. I couldn't get them on side, and so they've decided to break away. The problem is one of the armies that they had was one of my best armies in the game. So this army here, which had a really high rank level, so I mean, look at these. These are level 7, which is it's really annoying me. Plus, they also took my veteran, and my veteran is really good. He was level 12, so because he was in the army, they rebelled. The veteran actually went with them, which is, I don't know if that's like a thing that normally happens, but it does mean now that they've got a massively big army right there. They kicked me out of this settlement, so I can take this very, very quickly quite back. So that's fine. That's not going to be a problem at all in the slightest. I've also had to send an army down here to deal with these guys, but for whatever reason, when another secession happens, these armies then join together. So as you can see here, this fleet was sat around this settlement, doing pirate actions basically to try and keep alive. Now it's moving back away again, so I'm going to try and shadow it and follow it back up the coast. But it does mean now I'm going to have a problem with an army that's basically, I mean, my income's gone up massively, which is great, and it means I can create another army from scratch. The downside is, though, I'm going to have to deal with this army right here. Now, I don't know what it's going to do. If it goes and sieges this settlement, it means that I'm going to have to deal with that. I do want to actually attack him to see what he does. He is in the circle of influence, so if I do hit him with this army, he is actually going to be attacked by all these other armies. I just don't know what's going to happen in terms. I don't think the fleet will get brung into it, but I do think the garrison will, and I do want to destroy this army as best I can do, just simply because the fact of that Well, it's a really good army, and I don't want that running around causing problems. It wouldn't be very good. So I'm going to have to go in, I think, and just hit them quite large. I really just wish I had some other way of dealing with this. I don't know how strong this army is going to be. I think I can win the battle. It's just annoying that they've got all these kind of stuff, and he's took my veteran. That's the bit that I think I'm more peeved about than anything else. He's took my veteran. So I can't even let this veteran get out because he'll start demoralising everyone. So I'm going to have to sit in, although he does provide a ridiculous buff. I mean, look at this. Military training. 15% military attack skills for this commander units. 15 defense, plus 250 experience per turn. And then also he gives gravitas. He's got all these force effects. I mean, just look at that agent effects. It's just nuts. So I don't know how this is going to work out this turn. So we're going to have to attack and find out. He might run away. Yeah, see what I mean with this? Look at that. So he's got ranked armies which are just unbelievable. So actually that's a bad idea. I'm just going to have to recruit another army, I think. So let's just get another army recruited very, very quickly. So yeah, that's the problem with the political effect. If you let it get out of hand and people just instantly run away, you end up with a situation. I'm now protected, though, at least. But it's just that, yeah, it's not good. It does mean I'm going to have to recruit another army very quickly, though. So let's just get that on board. So let's get... I mean, these guys have been very loyal, so I'm going to try and see if I can get some more guys of them up. I mean, I could have Fabia, which is another one, but no. So let's us get some training going here. So I want to... probably Principes, I'm thinking, more than anything else, just to get some guys in here, and then let's get some better Astarte. These will all recruit next turn. I've got a feeling he'll take this settlement, which is fine. I don't mind that. It means I can take this settlement this turn and then run this army down quickly to try and help deal with it. It just puts me back a little bit in terms of doing anything with the guys that I need to deal with, which is never good. And let's just level that up to that one tradition-wise. Yeah, that's... And he's going to cause problems, I think, more than anything else as well. Oh, actually saying that, let's get this army in the city walls before he just attacks it outside. There we go. As I was saying that, we could probably recruit another one as well. So let's get... just to get some cavalry. Maybe. Cavalry? No. Let's get some... We get some spears. Javelins. Yeah, so that is very... I mean, he's going to start taking casualty, which is good now. So he's going to have to take that settlement just so he can get out. But it means I can siege him in the settlement with all my armies. It's annoying when successions happen because they just take your entire army. They just completely go and go, yoink. So it just kind of put me on the back foot here a little bit. So it puts my plans a little bit behind. But you know, things happen. I'm just trying to see if it's worth pulling this army up at the moment. I feel like I've got to go through completely get rid of all my armies and start from scratch with them because they're just not in a kind of position to be able to do anything. I mean, the Principes are fine. Principes there, the start is there, fine. It's just the Rories I need to get rid of, I think. I need to get rid of the cavalry because I can re-recruit them for like a higher level. Some of these units, so it's... But I'll wait a turn and see what I can do. I might try and see if I can call some allies into this war now and see what they'll say. So these guys are included on this. What about these guys? These are, I think, are in, yeah. So let's get see if these allies would want to
greetings to you.
Join a war.
Speak, for you have my attention.
Nice.
These terms are...
So I've got my other allies to join in. I could get the Taras to help out as well, but they've got their hands full at the moment with Syracuse, so I don't want to kind of like spin them out a little bit. So we'll see what happens here. I definitely want all my allies to just go ham on this guy. Can I actually attack these with anyone? Oh, maybe it might actually be someone who can actually attack. How about you? No, I guess maybe I can. Okay, that's fine. We'll see what happens next turn with this unit. And we'll go from there. Okay, so my edict's being cancelled, which is never good. Rank increase. I have got this guy now. Like I said, he has come out and started doing his things. So He's trying to do a subversion. Fleet got destroyed, but that's fine. It were only garrison fleet. Saying a settlement got lost. That's fine. It does mean now I should be able to bring all my allies in and go, hey, attack that, please. He should come out. I think he won't want to sit there too long, just because the fact of the he's pending a little bit here, and it does mean I can bring a lot of armies around to try and deal with him as well. So I want to move quickly and efficiently, and just go nuts. I want to know where this fleet's gone. Back down this way again. Oh, he's going to try and go around the coast, I bet. Yeah, so this fleet's trying to get back to the nearest station, really. The nearest settlement. So the settlement now, because it's been taken on the coast, the fleet's trying to get round to it. I am kind of scared of, like, what should I do here? I mean, I do need to recruit more. So let's get some cavalry units in here. So let's get some elites. We definitely want some more Astarte. And then we want to get some Trare just for the kind of like next bit. So that kind of bunks us out. We definitely need some of elites. So that kind of bunks us up some more. So that gives us another one. Do we need anything else? So that needs to level up some more. I think that'd be good. So yeah, we'll see what he's... I'm just playing the patient game because I don't want to overdo this a little bit too much. But I think I'm going to need to bring these dignitaries back up as well, just to try and hold out a little bit here. It's a bit of a shame that... Yeah. But these successions happen and you kind of then have to deal with them. But hey, that's the part of the game that you have to be very, very careful about. Oh yeah, I've got another edict I've got to now pass out to someone. It's like, oh, an edict. Okay, let's just get more tax, I guess. That's all I really can do. Okay, Carthaginian captain. Carthaginian vessels drops another anchor at your ports. Captain claims to be part of a larger fleet sent to patrol your shores. And it's a good to have your seas looked after. Refuse. I don't mind him being there. We got some subversion. Okay, so the target's being kind of accepted. Yeah, he's done something really weird. He's gone straight for the Tarak tuna. Which, I mean, is great in a sense. I could just leave him to do that thing and just let him march up and take the settlements as he moves up. It just means, though, he's going to bring everyone fucking down. So, I mean, it's great in a kind of sense, but not in another. I do want that settlement before anybody else gets it, though. So let's take that settlement now. And let's use the fleet to go around and take the coastal settlement. There we go. So that's that. This settlement's going to come down. Let's get the fleet moving quickly. Got another army to build. Again, it's just trying to recuperate what I've just lost here, which is never good. What have we got here? So I've got a load of good units. I do need some bog standard horrible units, but that's where the Rory comes in, just because they're not as good as the Principes, and you could use them as frontline troops to begin with. And it doesn't cost me as much, I think, for them, which is always nice, I guess. And then let's get another load of these guys just to throw in there. So that'll level me up next turn. He's still trying to do a lot of subversion on me. Champions assault your soldiers garden, so he's just causing casualties right now, which is fine. I don't mind that. I want to see him actually take this settlement so I can just take it off him. That'd be funny. And then where's this fleet going? Is it still going around the coast? Maybe it might do. I'm going to leave this army nearby just to see what I need to do with it in case plays up a little bit here. And I think these settlements are not too bad now, so I should be able to, I think, move up with this army. I know the whole point you're supposed to leave armies lying around just in case things go wrong, but at the moment I need to get armies up north because once this is done I want to make a push. And now that he's declared war on these guys, it's kind of like going to bring their armies down. It's just a bit frustrating in a sense, but who the hell is he at war with? Because I can imagine he's at war with everyone right now. Oh, he ain't called them in yet, so that's fine. Although, he should technically be in that defensive alliance, but he hadn't accepted it, so... God knows what's going on there, but we'll find out next turn. I mean, can he come back? He might be able to, actually. So let's take this up. Actually, no, we'll wait for the settlement for now. Because I do have my allies here, so that's fine. I've got a second army moving up here on top of it, so we might be able to see what goes off here. Okay, we've got research complete. We've got the increase in rank, which is nice. Campaging Campton, so we've got some favour. Party Loyal is not very happy about it. Which maybe not be a good thing just where we are right now, but that's fine. This army's now up to scratch. I need to actually recruit another agent. Let's get the other army out moving. He's still sieged down at the settlement, which is fine by me. I don't mind that for the time being. Got an agent which could do with some more authority, I think. Let's get the movement speed up a little bit. Let's get the next level in. So I'm trying to get my public order up. So each area you complete gives you an extra bonus. So I'm trying to get this one done. So let's get the market done. Now how are we doing down here in terms of with this fleet? Where are you? Where? Oh, it's there. Okay, so it has moved really far across. So let's move this way. See an orderly garrison. I'm moving this army up as well from the south, and I'm going to move my spy up as well. So I feel like I just need to get as much up here now as possible. So let's just get this up. And I think I've got my other agent down here as well. Ooh, actually, they've got a... It's nice. Yeah, so where's the other agent I had lying around? I was actually in the army. There we go. Yes, I know you are Rome's champion. Okay, you come up here. Run this way, boy. Just come. Come up. How are we doing on this front? So we're fine for the time being. We're protected because we've got 7 turns remaining. And these guys kind of like me a little bit. These guys don't. There's not really much I can do about that. He's a populist faction, he's expansionist. I think it's just because... Yeah, the Imperial level and that just adds on to it. Got no positives with him at the moment. He should really like me for being expansionist, but he's not really providing a very good bonus. Populist is just the kind of like... If I lower the wages, it means that I get... yeah, it'll make him happier, but then it makes me sadder. So let's... take this settlement as well. Should take the settlement. He's just sieging it down, which is a bad idea. I mean, you should be able to take it, but I guess he's trying to get some units together. Okay, so we've got an enemy wounded, which is nice. So he tried doing something and failed. Celebrations, which is nice. He's actually coming to my lands. What do you... Oh, I've given military access. Might not be the best of ideas, that one. Yeah, his army is here, though. We want to take the settlement now, so we can have it back. So let's finish that off. Boom. Fleet can come in. The army's here. And we now have just complete control over this entire area. Which is nice. So we just need to... I think that new army I have to level up a little bit. So let's just stick my little veteran in there to level up. Yes, they've got some armies coming down now. I'm tempted to... I want to just join in on this war and just attack them, but I've got them to deal with, so it's kind of a bit hard. So I really want to take advantage of that situation. He should be still coming around the coast, which he is doing. Hopefully maybe someone might... just attack him as he's there. We have fleet. It'd be funny, that. Yeah, so we're in a all right position, I think, for now. I'm just getting income up. I mean, at least the good thing is about losing the army is the fact of that I can start improving other settlements Although he did bloody dismantle quite a lot, which is a bit annoying. Which could have done way out, to be honest. It does mean I can kind of like focus on just improving things and getting more public order and more food. Not food, but just money. I'm surprised at how much money it takes to upgrade stuff and actually keep improving, because it just gets more and more expensive.